I'm Eric Stoutenburg. I'm a PhD student at Mark Jacobson's Atmosphere and Energy Group as part of the Civil and Environmental Engineering. And I'm a project manager for the student Stanford Solar and Wind Energy Project. And we're out here in Soledad, California. We're working on setting up one of these 50-meter anemometer towers. And the vision here is to actually have a Stanford-owned wind power project and possibly offset a good 10, maybe 15% of Stanford's electricity consumption with renewable power like wind.
The goal is 1 megawatt of electricity, and that could be several 100 kilowatt turbines or one single 1 megawatt or 1.5 megawatt turbine.
And so the next step is to put up an anemometer to measure wind speeds directly. And we usually do that, put up a really tall one because that's the height at which wind turbines are at.
This will measure our wind speeds at 50 meter, 40 meter, and a 30 meter level, and that'll give us a good estimate of if we can actually do an economic wind power project or not. This site is unique is that it got overlooked by commercial developers because of the small aspect of the valley. And we looked at some smaller data sets that were of lower quality, and they weren't on these tall anemometer towers. And they gave us a good indication that the wind here was actually good and it was just overlooked. And it happens to be that the wind is very specific in this part of the valley. So you look down the valley, it actually spreads out and then it starts to narrow as we come in through here, and the wind accelerates through this portion. And the City of Soledad is also looking to power the wastewater treatment plant here with wind turbines, and we can kind of do a joint project with them as they move forward on their wind power project.
And the good news about this place is that the wind blows very hard and very fast in the afternoon in the late summer months, which is when electricity demand is at its peak.
So we have this huge tower which is 50 meters high, and it's all to put this little instrument on the top. This is called a cup anemometer, and it's pretty simple. When you put it up, it spins, and the wind is being caught inside the cups, and the number of rotations translates into a wind speed.
And we're going to have wires coming in from the anemometer and the wind vanes, which are going to plug into these slots right here, and they're going to tell us the wind speeds and the wind direction, which will be displayed on the screen over here. There's also a slot for the memory card so that we can store the data that's collected over the week and over the month. And the idea is that we want to collect data for the next 1 year and see what's the power potential for the wind that blows in this valley.
After 1 year of having this tower up, measuring the wind speed, we would hope to put a turbine up.
I mean, I think it would be great to have a Stanford wind turbine up here. Everyone here, I think, wants to get a little bit more experience, hands-on experience with this, because I think they can envision themselves, myself included, being somewhere in the renewable energy field.
It's a good thing. More and more the university is realizing the impacts of global warming, and I think wants to do something about that.